A lot of issues going on right now. You did not, Ricochet. And you know what, dude? Just for you, I'm going to explain it right now after I get out of this jump. Check it. All right, boys. Let me explain the difference between overclocking and overpowering. All right, so right now I have the ship's weapons not overclocked, right? Depending on the weapon, you may not even like overheat. Like the CF series repeaters, they don't overheat. I need to be prepared to also record this on my computer. Hold on, I'm just gonna keep holding it down so you guys can see how long it takes to overheat. And to be honest, if it's any longer than this, it doesn't even really matter, right? Because you're not gonna just keep, I mean, unless you're trying to take out a hammerhead or something and it's not moving or shooting at you. This is just pretty much infinite. All right. So I'm gonna overclock now, which is what I recommend that you should do. In just depending on the situation, but most situations you're gonna want to just overclock, okay? And you're gonna need to get good. All right. Okay. So this is overclocked. Now, depending on the weapon, that could happen sooner or later, right? Because it's like every time you fire, there's a certain amount of heat. You can actually here. Let me pull up. All right, we'll just pull that one up. That actually works. But as I'm firing these, you'll actually see the heat go up, right? It's that bigger number that's like 275 right now. It keeps rising until it hits a certain amount, and then it you know it does that. Now once that bar, if you saw, like, hold on, I'm gonna overheat him again. Once that graph, bam, that right there is when I can start firing again, right? It's like less than a second. All right, so all you got to do, just do this. And then you can just keep going again. Almost like if you do it any sooner, then like you won't be able to fire for as long before it overheats again. So just make your choice on that. All right. The only thing that's happening here is that your fire rate is being multiplied by 50% with these particular. Yeah. I'll get to that, defragler. Your RPM, your fire rate is being multiplied by 50%. You're getting 50% more faster, right? But you're gonna overheat, and you're gonna need to, stop firing for a second. So think about it like this: if you could get 1,000 of these bullets to fire in 1 second, that would be a hell of a lot better than one every second, right? You do more damage. So like, the faster the better. If I could just dump all my ammo in one go, but just have the penalty of like missing the shots and not doing any damage, I'd rather go that route. So the point is like, overclock the weapons and just make sure you hit the target. If you fire like that, right? If you fire in that way, then you're not even going to overheat this fast. I'm just holding the trigger down. How many people can stay on target, I mean, depending on the ship that you're fighting against, for that long? I mean, if you're fighting against another Arrow, you're not going to be able to stay on target that long, so you won't even have to worry about that. If you're fighting against a bigger ship, who cares? You're in this Arrow, you're out dodging them the whole time. You just stop for a second, fire again. So you're bumping up your fire rate. All right, now that's why I recommend doing that. Get good, don't miss shots. It's called trigger discipline, is what like Legacy Fleet calls it. Don't fire if the shots aren't going to hit. All right, so let's underclock, okay? And then now we're going to overpower. This is more cumbersome to kind of do, right? You got to like click this small little slither. Now we're overpowered. I'm sorry. Sorry if I get that mixed up. Overpowered.
Warning, weapon system overheating.
All right. Same amount of time to recover, but you lasted longer. But you also didn't fire as many shots. This is 20% for this particular weapon. You can go to Urkel and look at the data. This is 20% more, a quicker fire rate. So, you may be thinking, well, that lasts longer. Why not go that route? Well, you didn't do the damage, like, you didn't fire as many shots. You didn't do as much damage. So, like, in my opinion, okay, this is another point. You can't do both at the same time, right? I'm overpowered. If I overclock, you will see that it's the same results as just being overclocked. As you can see, like, it's saying overclock there, and you don't see the marker anymore.
Warning,
So that's just overclock. There's no, you can't combine the two and get like 75% more fire rate, all right? Or else everybody would have been doing that. This is not new to the game. This has been there for a while. It's just a long time ago, I think the people who influenced the community decided that this was not the route to go. The reason why it's not the route to go is because it's like overclock light. So a White Snake over at Legacy Fleet used that term, overclock light, and I think it's really great. And it gave me the idea that this is what you need to do if you can't handle overclock, right? If you just can't do this, then do that. Once you get used to that, then take the training wheels off and go full overclocked. And again, just try not to just spray and pray, right? Like, there's no reason why, like, if your target is that thing that, like, let's say you're aiming like over here and then you decide you want to shoot this guy. There's no reason why you should just be doing that. That's not, you should be like hold on, let me the dead zone on the T-16,000 is terrible. Buzz, you need to help me out. Here, let's use the sun as an example. Right, and then you need to move, right? Oh, but that's not the sun, that's the planet. Where's the sun? Like, get on target before you start firing. There's no reason why you should just be rolling around just doing this. Hi, Space Dad. Yeah, that's true, Ricochet. I thought they fixed that, but maybe they didn't. All right, so that's the explanation of how that works, and in my opinions on when you should use whatever. In my opinions, you should get good with overclocked, and some weapons might be different. Like, sometimes ballistics can be different. I don't know what to do with the C7 series. I don't know if the fire rate even goes that much. Like, you kind of got to decide if it's right to do any of them for yourself. But just use that to your advantage. In my opinion, I'd rather just dump the most ammo out as possible. You have the same amount of recovery time. If it's like a larger ship, it's just especially better. Because it's not even like, it's barely moving. You know what I mean? You just dump all that ammo, you wait a second, and you dump the next set. And it's just like rolling around with, like, you're bursting. But again, like, if the thing moves off of your crosshairs, stop firing and let the weapons cool down. But if it's overcharged, it won't run off. What do you mean, Ricochet? Oh, I got you, Ricochet. Okay. Overclock my shields on the Talon. Not sure if it can handle. It depends on what power supply, what power plant you're rocking, Fruit Loop. If you put a slipstream, it depends on what shields you have as well. But I put a slipstream, Mirage, and Guardian, and I have no problem overclocking attritions. Go to Urkel and plug your build in. The information he gives on the power draw and everything is accurate. So, all right, here's some more things that I want to test. I want to test heat. So, the idea that I have for testing the heat is that I'm going to fire at Buzzkiller with, I'm gonna try and hit him with like the last couple of rounds of the attrition. Heat it up. Did you just disappear? No, you're there. My bad. Oh, you landed on the pad. Ah, okay, cool. Oh, look at this. Look at this. You guys know what this is, boys? This is the, this is the copper edition. Did I want to what?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you got the limited edition one.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm not.
Also, send me the
I don't mean to
party
call
invite.
you. I'm sorry. I don't even think we have a party. Are we in a party?
I wasn't sure if you wanted one.
Yeah.
You want to land and set your spawn point?
You actually don't have to land anymore. I didn't mean to call you. I meant to call. All you have to do is call Grimhex, and then that's it.
Oh.
I already set it to PO. I swung by there and just called Board Gamer.
So you're at Grimhex right now?
Yeah, we're at Grimhex. All right, so I gotta try and practice with this a little bit, because this is the only way. I don't know what the fuck is going on with that. This is the only way I can think of testing this, right? I'm just gonna like, oh, we need to come outside of the armistice zone. Fuck. I hope nobody fucks with us. All right, so like, I'm just gonna be firing at him or near him,
Warning.
and then I'm gonna try and like let the last couple bullets hit him and check the damage. Does anybody think of it a better way to test the heat? Right? So like, we're good enough here. This is far enough away. All right, so can you do me a favor? Can you drop your shields?
Sure.
All right, he's at 100%. There's a Harbinger here. Oh, it just spawned on the pad.
Shields are down.
I think someone flew by, actually. Okay, shields are down. All right, so I'm going to shoot you with one shot.
Check fire.
Okay, and I'm going to check your damage. Okay, so I did about 2% damage there. All right. Let me... I like never have Joy to keep running until I want to like deselect the target, and then I gotta... Okay, all right, so... All right, let's try this.
Warning. Weapon system
Oh,
overheating.
that's gonna be tough.
Warning. Weapon system overheating. Warning. Weapon system overheating.
You want me to turn broadside?
Warning. Weapon system overheating.
All right, let's check that.
You want me to turn broadside?
No, you're good. See that didn't do any more damage, right?
I didn't see a hit.
Yeah, I saw one hit on my end. You know how the desync is. And you lost a little bit of health. So plus 1.65, 99.4. That actually did less damage. Oh, you know what? Because one bullet hit, probably. Yeah. That's okay. Ooh. Let's go. Oh, and someone, Zephyr had a thing. Overclocking is about getting good. It's actually about makes it better if you are not as good staying on target. Get more damage over a shorter amount of time if you're able to stay on target. If you're already good enough to stay on target until the lasers overheat, you don't need to overclock. Okay. But I think but the problem is that people, they complain about it. And I know what I did when I first did it.
Check fire.
Now we're at so minus 94.47. All right, the difference is 0.46%. All right? Okay, and then do that, and then I'm going to go
Check fire.
and then that, and then that. Okay. And it was a 94. Well, it was a 94.4. No. It was a 0.6 difference. But what was the number before? Fuck me. 30K on the way. Stream not working. It should be back.
He's on YouTube. I wonder if YouTube's down.
Maybe YouTube took a second longer to get back up. What were we? So 95. So somebody put 95. Okay, 94.47. Yeah, so that makes sense. It did the same amount of damage. So 94.47 minus 0.49. Yeah. Yep, that's it. So heat. The heating of the weapons does not work. That just proves it right there. Damn, did a lot of you guys miss it? It said that it connected. I figured you guys would have seen it. .7 FM. That's fucking funny. Dude, everybody and their mother's gonna leave my Discord because I keep fucking pinging them that I'm live. Anyway. Yeah, so the heat in Urkel, all right, just so you guys know what I'm kind of talking about. Some of you guys may not have noticed this, but Urkel added some extra data. Thank God he did, because I totally forgot about overpowering. So let's just say we go to like size 4. All right, so DPS minimum at 300 degrees, DPS minimum at 700 degrees. That's not actually a thing, okay? If you played the game a while ago, back when Jump Town was a thing, I think, attritions were like OP for a patch, and they nerfed it, and they nerfed it by disabling that somehow. So the data's still in there, right? Because they don't want to delete the data. They just want to make the weapon not OP. So that's what they did. Alternative rock? Wait, what? Different parts of the ship take different damage. I hit the same spot each time, or pretty close to it. I don't know how many parts his ship has. I mean, we can look at that for a second. Let me see. Let me bring my target.
Mostly been hitting the left wing. Every now and then you'll hit the core.
Yeah, I mean, if you guys want, I can. I fully understand. I was being an idiot by trying to like literally get the last fucking shot. It's not what I needed to do, just to prove whether or not it works. Yeah, target status. Let me target you. Wait. Oh, Garrick, what's up, man? All right, so let's go ahead and do this. I need to like write this shit down. Or just chat. Someone be responsible for putting it up in the stream. All right, so let's scan you. 93.95%.
Remember, the turret is a separate component. You may want to hit.
Oh shit.
Maybe behind the cockpit.
Wait, let's see what happens. Hold on, I want to see. Oh, you're right. Well, thank you for that, my dude. All right. Ugh, I hate how it like looks down. Okay, that's definitely hitting the front of the hull. All right, cool. All right, now we are at 93.49%. 93.49. The beat. And then, wait, did I already record it after I shot? Let's just do it one more time. All right. 93.03. Okay.
Check fire.
That sound from my cockpit.
92.51. Just doing the quick math in my head, it looks like that's about the same difference. Yeah. 92.51 heat? What do you mean by that? What?
was talking about a radio station.
Oh, okay. I thought he was seeing something about the heat on my MFDs that I didn't know about. Yeah, it's somewhere around like 0.52 or 0.48 of a difference between each one, but it should definitely be a lot more than that according to the numbers that are on Oracle. So ignore the heat. Now here's the thing I don't know, and I don't know of a way that I could find out. I don't know if you're doing, I don't know which damage you're doing. Are you doing the 300 degree damage or are you doing the 700 degree damage? Or somewhere in between? I really don't know how to test that. Because it's not like there's, you know, real HP that we could see exactly how much HP I'm doing. Alright, so we tested power, or I'm sorry, I explained the differences between overclock and overpower. Everybody get that? Does anybody have any questions on that? We figured out that the heat part of it doesn't work, which I haven't been getting a lot of questions on that actually, which is surprising. Everybody's been asking about the overpower versus overclock. Oh, and here's the numbers to explain so you can see, right? This is where I'm getting the numbers of 20% and 50%. So, because these 1.2 and 1.5, like those seem like small numbers, and it seems like, you know, I don't know if I want to do that. That's 50%. That's like, that's a lot. That's a fuck ton. Like, that's a decimal place. You know what I mean? Last shot on the ship, maybe. It's tough to do that, man. I'm not even gonna try that. Yeah. So I'll do it again for anybody who's just now tuning into the stream. Let me just hold on. Let me turn all my weapons back to grouping 0. The attritions are overclocked. I'm gonna go ahead and underclock them. All right. Whoa. Why am I having a... Oh, because I'm aimed at you. All right. Okay, cool. All right, it's so weird when that happens. All right, so this is underclocked. I'm going to fire. Coolio, the only problem I have with time to kill is the desync is so bad right now that, like, I don't know if that'll work. I mean, it might. Also, he's in a Valkyrie. I don't know if we want to wait. So that, you know, actually here, let me pull up the Oh, it actually overheated that time. I guess last time I was impatient. No, I got it to overclock or overheat the first time. Maiden Ariana with the 7-month resub. What's up, Maiden? Haven't seen you in a while. How's it going? Welcome back.
Hey, at Subliminal on Twitch, Maiden Peace Fuchsia High Chat. 72107.
All right, so this is overclock, right? Especially with these attritions, they overheat. Oh no, this is just no. Hold on. That's what that was. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. That was overpowered. Okay. Sorry. The best way to underpower, by the way, is to just click the bar. Like, yeah. Don't try and like get it right on there. Just click the bar and it'll snap. All right. This is base. I think I just broke my ship. Oh, did I underpower or something? Oh,
You need to hit that right bar, not the left bar.
So wait, what? So
The
go.
right center bar.
You mean just click here? But where here? Like anywhere here? Oh, I see. Okay, my bad, chat. I'm okay. I see. All right. So this. In what scenario would you want to underclock?
I don't know. I can't think of any unless you're having power issues.
I guess maybe if the weapons you're firing are too fast and you want to slow them down. That's really the thing. Is it's like, do you want to speed up the fire rate so you do more damage? Anyway, I don't even know if those are going to overheat with this ship. So that's stock, right? So now we're going to overclock, which I mean, you all, I'm sure you know what this is going to look like, right? What's up, Josh? How's it going, man?
Warning. Weapon system overheating.
All right, that's overclocked. Oh, okay. Hey, Miguel, I could just drag you in. Okay, and then here, I'm going to take you out and then take you back in. Oh, nope, I need to give you the roll. Hold on, let me give you a roll. Stream guess. All right, you got it. Now let me take you out and then take you back in. Sorry, I'm just throwing you around. Thanks for the music, my dude. Yeah, so that's overclocked, right? You dump all your ammo. You're basically, let's just pull up the data over here on Urkel. You're upping your overpower fire rate, or your overclock fire rate by 50%, 1.5 or 50%. That's the same thing. 50% faster. You're firing 50% faster. Okay.
That's good. That's a good point for Kurt. Underclocking for stealth.
Hold on. So that's I got you. Okay, I got you, Kurt. Okay, but hold on. But the thing is, though, is that like, so I'm at 5471. Looks like my ship has idled. It doesn't change when I'm not overclocked. So there's no difference in the IR versus overclocked or not. Let's see what happens when I underpower. There's no difference. It doesn't make a difference.
Well, they're idle right now. I think it means.
Oh, okay, okay.
Firing, maybe?
Well, shit, I won't know because it fucking. Yeah, I guess just kind of limiting yourself so that like you. I literally can't really fire more than like one. Okay, anyway, so here's Overpower. We'll get back to that in a second.
Really trying to run stealth.
Yeah, that's definitely. I get what he's saying. Because your IR is just gonna keep going up as your heat goes up. Okay, that makes sense.
Warning, weapons system overheating.
Wait, did my IR really dip down that low? Anyway, as you can see, that was a midway between overclocked and stock. It's well, not midway, it's 20%, close to midway. So, in my opinion, I think with most ships and weapons, you should be going for overclocked. I don't know about cannons yet. Let's just stick with repeaters, energy repeaters, okay? Overclock them, and just make sure you hit as many of the shots as possible. Don't spray and pray. If you can't handle it, overpower until you get used to that, and then overclock later. So I don't know, spend a week doing some bounties in the verse, and then what if you suppress IR? You know, guys, it's really hard to keep track of this shit, but your IR drops, but I've heard that it doesn't drop for everybody else. So for PvP sake. I don't think cooling is bugged. Cooling is not bugged. Cooling, my Vanguard's like 900 out of 11k cooling, yet attrition's overheat.